Hello, my beautiful Cancer people. Welcome to your February 2020 Intuitive Energy Forecast. My name is Lisa Lyle. This is my space here on YouTube. I can be found on social media as Wisdom of the Heart, and my website is lisalyle.com. So, thank you so much for being here, and let's give yourselves a round of applause. You made it through January 2020, and that was intense and challenging for so many of us. There were so many planetary alignments that were supporting change. There were so much of the collective unconscious, the shadow energy that permeates this earth was coming to the surface. And so January was a month where a lot of us had a hard time finding our footing, if you will. It was almost like we were between worlds. And maybe that between worlds was really between the head and the heart energy. As we've shifted into February, it's now February 4th. As we've shifted into February, there has been a slight easing of the energy, almost a lightening, if you will. And I do feel that February is going to be a much calmer month, and yet we are going to be feeling the effects of January and the planetary alignments that took place for a long time to come, perhaps most of this decade. And so February, it's almost like we're given a month to catch our breath, to restabilize, reconnect ourselves to Mother Earth. No more scurrying away like the little crab in you wants to do, skirt off to the side and not really try to avoid things. This is not a time for avoidance, Cancer. Avoidance is not going to continue to offer you forward momentum on the path. This is really a time of accepting responsibility for who you are, what you're experiencing, the way you feel, and to responsibility for your healing, of course, as well as your responsibility for manifesting your heart-centered dreams. So we have Mercury, that's the second time I've said that. Mercury going retrograde on February 17th through to March the 10th. And this is going retrograde through Pisces and then slightly back into Aquarius and then direct through Pisces. So I really feel that at this time, and you're really good at this, you little crabs, taking time to go within, taking time to sit within the depth of your own emotions, taking time to reassess and reflect your life and where you have been, where you are, and where you would like to be going. So it's really time for all of us, and especially I'm feeling for you this month, Cancer, it's really a time to evaluate and become aware of what you need to let go of. What is being called, what is calling to be released, what is not supporting your empowered experience, your uplifted experience in the here and now. So for this month, I'm doing Magdalene style messages for these readings. So I'm working with the energy of the Divine Order of Magdalene Sisters as connected to the dragons, as connected to universal source consciousness, as connected to the animal kingdom. So I will be pulling a card from each deck for you and just intuiting the messages, sharing what's coming through as the cards are coming out. And I feel like there's two cards for you. Oh, Cancer. So the first card is the Messenger. And what I'm really feeling this month, this really feels like Cancer energy to me, really watery and deep. And this could almost be, the wings could almost be the shell on the back of the crab's back. What I'm really feeling this month for you, Cancer, is that the messenger in your life, the most prevalent messenger this month is going to be your emotions. How are you doing emotionally? Are you, are you emotionally tender? Are you on the verge of emotional breakdown? Are you on the verge of an emotional breakthrough? Listen to what your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts have to say to you, and sit with that for a bit. Is there stuff coming up? And you know, Cancer is such a beautiful and nurturing energy. It's my ascendant. I'm very familiar with this energy. And yet, Cancer has this tendency to put on this tough exterior. Oh, like that doesn't bother me. That's, you know, I'm not affected by that. And on the inside, it's almost like they're dying a little bit, right? The mushy, the soft, the sensitive side of Cancer that just wants to love and be loved. And so this is what's happening for you this month, Cancer, is your emotions are coming to the surface. Your emotions are speaking to you in very clear and concise ways, I might add, really speaking to you and wanting from you the love that you so easily and freely show and share with others. This is about you loving yourself enough to take time for yourself this month, to not avoid or deny or skirt or scurry away from uncomfortable feelings and emotions. It's about facing them head on, heart on, looking at them, seeing them, feeling them, allowing them to be released so that you can heal. Love, only love is real. And when the physical body has no more breath of life in it and the heart within us stops beating, all that we are going to take with us when we transition to the great beyond is the love that we shared with others. The love, the laughs, the light that we shared with others. Nothing else goes with us. Everything else stays behind. So, are you loving your life? Are you loving yourself as you deserve to be loved? Because it's time. It's time. So let's see what dragon comes forward to work with you this month. Oh, that one fell out, and then this one. Oh, look at this. Wow, it's pretty clear here. So we've got the black dragon, and then we have the black dragon from Saturn. And so black is a highly protective color, or non-color. It's a highly protective energy. I had my obsidian out here earlier because Taurus, I think, got it as well. So what I'm feeling for you this month, first of all, is that you need to create some boundaries. And you need to create some boundaries around yourself so that you can actually get in touch with what it is you're feeling. Because I do feel that this is going to be an emotional month for you. If you are ready to roll up your sleeves and do the work, the inner work, this may be a very emotional month. And when we're feeling tender, I already know you're incredibly sensitive, highly intuitive. I mean, the moon is your ruler, which also leads me to believe that there's a lot of illusion within your consciousness, if that makes sense. And this month feels like a lot's going to be coming up to be resolved through you and your experience. And so these dragons have first come to let you know you're safe, guided, and protected at all times. It's important for you to make sure that you have firm boundaries around your time, your energy, who and what you will allow into your space. And know that creating boundaries is not about saying, hey ho. It could be about saying, hey ho, stop. But oftentimes it's about creating boundaries so that we can stop and slow down a little bit and regroup. Obsidian, hematite, and tourmaline are coming through as supportive, and helpful crystals for you, as well as dressing in black. Just to, again, because, you know, maybe you're just new on this path and just starting out, and you're affected, you're bombarded because you're so sensitive. You're like a magnet for energy, good, bad, and otherwise, and you may be feeling really depleted and not sure why. Perhaps a visit to the mall has left you like, oh my gosh, like what's wrong? Like I'm done. But that could just be because you're like a sponge, not a magnet. You're like a sponge, taking in everybody else's stuff, whether you're aware that you're doing it or not. Until you're very aware of what is yours, your energy to own, versus what you may have picked up out in, the real world, then it's really important that you do protect yourself. And when I say protect yourself, it's not like anybody's coming to get you or anyone's out to get you. It's to take responsibility for protecting your energy, your beautiful, beautiful energy. So I have always found that wearing black, and I wear black a lot. I'm a little bit more adventurous these days because I'm a little more, I'm very much more actually aware of what's mine and what's not mine. And so I don't really take much on anymore. But there was a time where, black was the thing because it helped me to feel stable. Okay. So this black dragon says, cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. That's beautiful. So you can just imagine this black dragon cocooning you and taking you under his wing as you move through this time of healing through the month of February. It says, meditate, reflect, and undergo a metamorphosis. And then the black dragon from Saturn, it says, brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. So I'm feeling that meditation is important. Time in nature is important. Time for spiritual practices, maybe creating an altar in your home. Lighting candles, burning some incense, maybe smudging, working with white sage. Oh, dropping some of it. Whatever it is for you. We all find our own way, and there is no right or wrong way to be spiritual. Trust your own heart. Trust what you are called and guided to do. This guy says, concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision, congratulate yourselves, you have passed the test. And I feel like that test was just really the proverbial test of getting through January, and we all passed it. The universe doesn't really test us. The universe brings us opportunities for growth and expansion through outer circumstances. And situations that happened collectively as well as within our own personal experience. So let's see what universal wisdom and guidance comes to you through your higher self as eternally connected to Source. So some nice deep breaths here, Cancer, and there it is. And I feel that one too. So, this is perfect. We have emotional loss, number 5. And then we also have foundations and achievements, number 4. So as I was feeling and saying, sorry, the lighting's bad in here now. It's gotten dark out, so I have to have a light on. As I was saying earlier, there is a depth of this month. It does feel like a very emotional month. There is much coming to the surface. Allow it to come, because I feel, Cancer, many of you have been holding yourself back. You have felt the need to care for and be concerned for others and have put yourself on the back burner. And this month is about you being front and center and really taking responsibility for how you feel. Because sometimes when we are givers and we're giving and doing and for everyone else, we can get resentful without even being aware of it. It's almost like martyrdom. I'll just like throwing myself on a stake. I'll do it, and not really doing it because it's what our heart's calling us to do, almost doing it as a sense of obligation and duty. I really feel that this month is saying to you to take care of yourself, because there are changes. Number 5 is the number of change. And so you are being called to make some changes, positive changes. And I really feel that these are all about how you care for yourself, how you nurture yourself. Because how you care for yourself and nurture yourself are really the foundations upon which your life going forward from this eternal now moment are built. And this looks like a happy house, happy home. Look at the rainbow over it. Like just a real beautiful, I want to say, whatever your dreams are, Cancer, whatever dream you've had, you have the ability to achieve your dream. And your achieving of your dream comes through your acknowledgement that you have work to do. And new foundations are being built. Where was that card? Was it you guys that had it? Yeah, the love card. This is how the new foundations are built, through the energy of love. And love, everybody is so easy to say, oh, I love you, I love this. Love comes first from within, the love of self. And I just want to say to you, Cancer, you are worthy and deserving of the time and attention that you give to others. You are worthy and deserving of that time yourself. And February it's a call to action is what I'm hearing. It's a call to action. My little dog, I'm surrounded here. I've got my cat here and my dog here. And my cards, like the dog was laying on the animal cards. Give yourself the same level of time and attention that you give others. Show yourself some love this month. And through love, show yourself some compassion. So let's see what animals coming to walk or fly or crawl with you. This is unbelievable. And this is going to confirm pretty much what has just been said here. You got the starfish. This has been coming through in one-on-one readings I've been doing, in my own personal readings. It came through for Libra. It came through for another 1 or 2 signs also. And so this is important. You are a star. We're each stars born to shine bright. And yet, it's almost like we come, we shine. We can't sustain that shine, that brilliance, if we are not taking time to unwind, if we are not taking time to go inside. There is no way that our light, our brilliance is sustainable without self-care, without commitment to our spiritual nature, dedication, devotional practices, meditation, time in nature. You can't hear, but my dog's snoring. Sleep, rest, take the time. You're so worthy and deserving of it. This obviously is a water element, which you're very familiar with, Cancer, and you can tend to get stuck. And again, I speak from my own experience, because I know I can get stuck in the depth of the emotions, and emotions run deep. Unhealed pain runs deeper, and it becomes this common thread for all of our experiences after the initial trauma or pain we experienced. So I can't stress it enough, Cancer. It just keeps coming up. It's time to heal. It is time to give yourself permission to heal. Here's the message that Starfish brings to you. No one wants to see his butt. Beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under the spell of divinity itself. The problem is, these creatures have been reliant on what they look like and what other people think of them. What other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? So when in balance, this energy is uplifting, artistic, and expressive. When out of balance, it gossips and feels empty. To bring into balance positive friends. And those positive friends may just be the natural world, the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom out in nature. Whatever that is for you, Cancer, make sure that you take time to appreciate and honor the beautiful, sensitive being of light who is highly intuitive, that is you. So, I trust these messages resonate with, feel loving and supportive to you in any now moment you're connecting with them. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really supports me. It may not mean much to you, but the clicking of that subscribe button really means a lot to me. And engagement on this page and these posts that I make, I really, really, really appreciate you. If you'd like to work one-on-one with me, I'm offering Magdalene messages for the month of February for $55. There will be a link in the description box below, although I have been told it's not working properly. So just send me an email or reach out to me here, and I would be happy to schedule you in for a Magdalene message, which would be delivered to you via video format. So until next time, Cancer, take good care of yourself. Really take some time to honor everything that you feel and know that your sensitivities really bring through the gifts that you came to Earth to share. I see you, I feel you, I love you, thank you.